Welcome to this today's session where we are going to talk about AI, LLM prompt engineering to code, which is one of the basic skill required by we are a non-technical or a technical person. This is one of the skill you basically required to use a large language model of ChatGPT and BARD, which is kind of the buzzword in the industry. So let's jump into the session. So let's look at the introduction. So what is prompt engineering? What does that mean? Prompt engineering is a process of crafting prompts that are specific, informative, and engaging for the large language model like ChatGPT and BARD. So it is a critical skill for everyone who want to use large language model like LLM to their full potential, right? So if you look at the last 6 months, the ChatGPT become the most used application in a period of like 2 months with more than 100 million users, right? So such kind of a growth, such kind of a user community is very important, and how to effectively use the large language model. So that's what is the key skill we need, is the prompt engineering, right? So that's the reason why in the presentation I will discuss the importance of prompt engineering and how it is used to get best result from BARD and ChatGPT. Okay, let's go to the next slide. So what is the prompt engineering? Prompt engineering is the process of crafting prompt that is specific, informative, and engaging. A prompt is a piece of text that is used to guide an LLM's response. So it can be a question, statement, or even a creative writing prompt. So the most important thing, how do you prompt the large language model give you the result and also the relevant result for your prompt, right? So that's very, very important that you have that to be precise, and also is to be like specific and informative and engaging. And the goal of the prompt engineering is to create a prompting that will elicit the desired response from the LLM. This can be a challenging task. LLMs are complex modeling that can generate wide variety of outputs, right? So LLM is such a large that if you don't give the proper prompt, the result won't be what you desired. So it's very important, how to craft that prompt for your desired goal and to get the desired outcome. Let's look at how to use a prompt engineering with the BARD and ChatGPT, right? So to use a prompt engineering with the BARD and ChatGPT, you will need to understand the following: the capabilities of the LLM, the type of output you want, and the tone and the style you want to use. These are the five fundamental input you want to understand before you even give the prompt what you create, right? Once you understand these factors, you can start crafting the prompt. Here are some of the tips to creating the effective prompt, right? Be specific. The more specific you are, the better the LLM will be able to understand what you want, and it'll give the result what you want. And be informative. The prompt should provide the LLM with enough information to generate the meaningful response. So that's why prompt need to have enough information to the large language model to interpret what you want, the outcome from the result, what it's going to provide, right? Be engaging. The prompt should be interesting and inviting so that the LLM is motivated to generate a good response. So that is also a very important factor. So these are the key factors which is a good prompt engineering, how it will be constructed. So let's look at some of the tips and tricks. This is the key point we wanted you to be take out from this presentation, so that you can create the most effective prompt for the LLM module. Okay, the number one is a use keyword. When creating a prompt, use keywords that are relevant to the output you want. So this way, the LLM will focus on the right information to process your output. The other thing is to use examples. If we can provide examples of the type of output you want, this will help the LLM to understand what the way you want the output to be, right? So that's very important too. And the most important other factor is that be patient. It may take some trial and error to find the right prompt. So be patient. Make sure that you don't discourage with the first outcome which we are looking for from the prompt. Make sure you continuously engage and you get the desired outcome. So these are key point from the how we can get the effective prompt. Let's go through the conclusion. Prompt engineering is a critical skill for anyone who want to use large language model to their full potential, right? So it is a basic skill who required for anybody who's in the future to be interact with LLM, which is going to be a basic skill required by not only by the technology, it will be by anybody who usually going to handle a computer. They require this skill. That's why it's very important to understand the prompt engineering skill set and develop that on both on ChatGPT and Bard, right? Because if you're able to get the leverage out of both, that will be the best option for what you're going to be in the future. And by following the tips and tricks in the presentation, you can learn how to craft effective prompt that will give you the desired response from Bard and ChatGPT. So just use the information, and also you will, once you start using that, you will learn how you can use more effectively. And I'm going to have some more presentation which is going to cover some example how to have an effective way doing effective prompt engineering. Thanks for attending the session. Hope it's helped improve your prompt engineering knowledge.